What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Roaw. It's your boy Grizzly,
And I'm Larida.
and welcome to another beautiful episode. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Shout out to the commenters in the last episode. Simi, I see you. Ashlyn, you out there. You're being very consistent,
Yeah, they got
as usual. Jamie, you've been messaging me. I think next episode I could drop a song from a wonderful Bahamian artist. Y'all get ready for that. To this episode today, we're gonna be talking about in-laws.
Yeah.
So,
Why that little weird pause just now?
oh boy, it's a tough one. So guys, I want you guys to know that these ideas, these are just opinions, our thoughts. You know, you don't have to take them on as exactly what you have to do.
No.
All right. Said this in the first episode. If you ever need a reminder of a disclaimer, head over to the first episode and give that a watch.
Yeah.
All right. Some of the things I say, guys, they're jokes. You're not
They're not familiar. They're not familiar with your
comedy style.
I guess. But they will get.
You will learn. You'll learn.
Yeah.
This is going to be an educational episode for you guys then.
Okay, so we're talking about in-laws today, and it just so happens that we have in-laws. I have
Yes.
in-laws with you. You have in-laws with me.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I hope we don't get any calls after this episode.
We do. Got in-laws. Oh,
But-
man.
I did find this article, not article, but this write-up, this post on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I like these. Am I the a-hole? A-I-T-A.
Yeah.
So this is the situation. It says, my mother-in-law has the idea that she can come over every Saturday or Sunday, both if she can have a way. I prefer Saturdays as Sundays. I'm busy getting everything ready for the work week and doing laundry. Yesterday, I went to visit my dad as I haven't seen him in 6 months. So she couldn't come over. So she came today on a Sunday. I'm just as tired and annoyed. She always tries to tell me how to raise my kids, how to cook, how to clean. Because she's obviously the perfect mom, right? Sarcasm. We feel obligated to be home because she wants to come over. We never get a weekend break. It's been happening for a little over a year now. She doesn't have a car, so we have to pick her up, drop her off. Last weekend, I was sick with the flu and I told her I wasn't up for visitors. She insisted on coming anyways. So I told my boyfriend. What? Anywho, I guess she can come for 4 hours. She seemed upset because she was here from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Usually she's here from 12 to 9 p.m. or even later if we don't tell her it's time to drive her home. I just feel like an a-hole speaking up and telling her how I feel, but I can't live my life like this every weekend. Sometimes I'd love to stay in my pajamas over the weekend, watch movies all day with my kids, not entertaining guests. Am I the a-hole?
Mm.
I've been seeing everything that you've been doing. You've been noticing everything that I've been saying. And I don't need a notebook, cause I got it written in my head. And you don't need a tape recorder. You got a memory like no other. Oh, I promise we'll be alright. No rowing, no number 5. All day I've been waiting. On a row day, just say what you've been thinking. On a row day, but a rowing is not conversation.
right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back.
Talking it out.
Talking it out. Rowdy, you guys heard the scenario. Opening thoughts, la di da.
Well, you know how I feel about uninvited guests.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like having in-laws is a hard place to be because you don't want to be disrespectful, but at the same time you don't want to be disrespected. So it's like you having to find a balance between accepting what they would like to do because I'm sure she enjoys being there. They didn't give us any background on whether she is married or if she has other children. If she just loves spending time with her grandkids, like you can't just take that away from somebody because you don't know how that would affect them mentally, emotionally, and whatnot. But it don't seem like she is trying to stop them from having time. It's just not every weekend.
Okay.
What we call that? We call that overstaying your welcome. Like, yeah, she just tired.
Well, listen, this is probably the toughest conversation for me personally, right? First of all, addressing their situation is obvious. So there's some static between her and her mother-in-law, right? Quote unquote on the mother-in-law part. But there's some static there because she is criticizing her parenting and criticizing, and trying to tell her how to clean up and stuff like that. And that's what's causing like some friction in her being there. My mother is so important to me. She can't do no wrong. If she wrong,
She right.
she right. Chill out. That's Rena girl. So this is a tough one for me because honestly, imagining myself in that situation, I don't think now listen to me. My wife, she have the most important voice in my ear. But right underneath my wife.
I know it's to be a butt.
Oh, that's Rena girl, And my mother did so much for me that I could never really see myself bringing offense to her. I would really honestly stomach it out of respect than, because I it's just such a tough one for me. I know Joseanne, I know, but this one tough for me.
It sounds like you're saying that this situation is based off of the relationship between the child and that parent.
What I'm saying is
Like
that the conflict is not her coming over.
No.
Looking at it and from my perspective, the conflict is what she is doing when she comes over, right? Because if she had a better relationship with the mother-in-law, it wouldn't be an issue coming over.
Right.
Then there's some trust issues there, right? That we could look at underlining. Because why isn't there an option of, okay, you want to come and visit your grandkids? Why don't I just bring the grandkids by you and just leave them there, and then me and my husband could be home or whatever? So there has to be something. And I don't know no parents who won't be around their children all the time.
Not that all the time. It's just the weekend.
Oh, hey, you with them all week? So most parents I know it'd be a welcomed idea for Grammy to come over and hold the kids for a little while, unless Grammy can't for some reason, right? So
or the environment where Grammy stays is not conducive for children.
Right, and this could be implied. Grammy don't have a car; you gotta go pick up, and then that's another issue that they have in there. The issue is the inconvenience.
Yeah, it's a strain.
It's a strain. You want you, but listen to me. If I have stuff to do, and my day off coming up, I would rather crowd all the rest of my days and then amp my day off so that I could be
free and just rest.
Yeah, off and free. So I don't know. I get it.
What I was first trying to address was that this could be difficult based off of the relationship between the parent and that child. Like how you said, you and your mom is very, very tight. So that makes it difficult. Whereas if somebody in their mom, dad, whoever, they ain't that tight, they don't have that type of relationship, telling them, hey, not this weekend. It's like nothing for them to do that because they don't have that type of relationship. So if it is difficult, then in a way that's like a good sign because you don't want to offend them, you don't want to hurt their feelings because you care about them that much. And if it is easy, then it's almost like
I mean, like, I listen to me. My mother is the most understanding woman ever. If I tell her, "Hey, mom, this and this and this happening again," do it, she'd be like, "Okay."
definitely.
But me personally, I wouldn't even wanna like when my mother tell me something like, "Hey, could we do this?" For me, it's like top priority to make sure that I'll do my endeavor best to make sure that happens. You know, simply, um, the man who raised me, Harrison Pratt, he ain't here no more. And when you lose one parent or you lose a parent, you just realize how finite, well, or how short life really is. You know, and you only have people for a limited amount of time, and if you only have them for a few years or whatever, and you might think that you have them for a long time, but you might not. I try to do everything because when I was a child, she did everything that I believe was in her power to help me.
Yeah.
So I try to do everything in my power to help her. Um, and you could deny something. I think it's the way you deny it. Deny it respectfully. Like, hey, I'm be doing something, this, that, and everything. Now you ain't gonna be coming. Now, my mom is a neat freak. My mom is be sweeping a clean floor. She's them kind of parents. I don't know if you all have any of them parents. My mommy house always looked like an Airbnb. It always I could show up there anytime,
Any time of the day.
any day
Yeah.
of the week, and
It looked like she just cleaned up.
it looked like she just cleaned up her house. Don't do that to us, buddy.
I ain't reached there yet.
Oh, we ain't reached there yet.
No, we ain't reached there yet.
You could come up and we didn't clean up. Yeah, we gotta clean up. Cause the house ain't Airbnb ready.
I want to address this part because I know that it is going to be mentioned, but the whole leave and cleave notion, right? When you leave your, how you do? Oh my gosh, what is that? Why all of that?
Go ahead.
When you leave your family or your parents' house and you cleave to your spouse, they should come first, right?
Yes.
And then we have the honoring your mother and your father part of it because that don't get thrown the window when you get married. You're still supposed to honor your parents.
Correct.
So I just wanted to put that out there. We know that. We know those. We ain't going against them. But we saying that there are situations where you do or you may have to choose between one or the other.
But in terms of context, it's already prioritized. The leave and cleave would prioritize
The
honoring
your mother and
your
father.
father. You ain't dishonoring them by telling them they can't come over.
No, not
Right. So
no, not just that. But I said in other situations where
Yeah.
other things arise where you have to choose between the two. These
either
He
way
isn't
you
even
look at it,
choosing
either way you look
between
at it,
this.
leave and cleave is gonna prioritize honoring the mother and the father because no one with common sense would disrespect their home for another home. And the whole concept of leaving and cleaving is that you're creating your own home,
right.
right? So nobody is go to war with their house for another house. It don't make sense.
Really?
No. Why would I go? You think I'd go to war with my own house for another house? No, I wouldn't.
Not just another house, but like it's your parent.
My parent.
Okay. Truthfully, when it comes to me, I could be a bit brash and harsh when I try to get my point across. And even when I feel like I'm not being that tough or not being that snappy, you always be like, D, relax, chill out. That's my mom. That's it. That's that. And I'm like, I ain't even saying nothing. I ain't even doing nothing. Do you think like situations like that is like you choosing one or the other?
No.
Okay, what do you call that?
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Okay, I definitely agree with that.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. If I, guys, this has never happened. She's never disrespected my mother, not to her face, not even in private. But if she, D could be snappy for truth. She's never been snappy at my mom, but she has been snappy at other people, right? I know her, so I know that it's not intentional. It's just the way she's expressed herself. It's just the way her body language is sort of come across. It's not really what she's saying, it's how she's saying it, right? And it also has come from a place like if she don't know your motive. She don't know your motive, and you come and ask her, let's say, it might be a simple, harmless question, but she don't know why you answering it, why you asking it. So you might see a roll of eye like, the hell you asking me this for? And she might give you a generic answer, right? So it might come across like, oh, you could see it in the person's face, like, oh, did I say something wrong? Like, you know? And if it come across wrong, then it come across wrong. And then you just point out, hey, that come across wrong. Don't do it like
Don't
that.
do that no more.
Like, you could, cause she's smart, so Donnie smart, so Oladi smart, so you could find a better way to communicate it. Right is right, wrong is wrong. An example, he's catching a ride with a friend, and if I being 100% honest, she is drive aggressive.
Oh, I know the situation.
She's drive aggressive.
Not
But
me, the friend.
the friend. But it's her car. You can't tell Ladi da how to drive. If you tell her watch out for a bump and she see the bump, she mad.
That's it, because I see it.
Yeah, until you don't see it.
And
So
I ain't riding on the side of people that,
Hold on,
leave
chill
me
out.
in the parking lot. Da, 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 da. You ain't gonna be like, hey,
nah.
leave her alone.
Alright, so with situations like that, like I was like, yo, calm down, chill out. Allow the person to drive their own car because we catching a ride.
You ain't gonna kill me.
Just chill out.
You ain't gonna kill me.
But I didn't want to bring offense to somebody inside their car. You understand? Especially being that, from my standpoint too, especially being that her husband wasn't there. Right? Her husband being, in my opinion, the more level-headed one in the situation. And I don't want to bring offense, you know what I mean? It's me being a man. Number one inside, like, especially dealing with like married friends, I always can deal with the husband. I can deal with the wife, period. So, but that's what happened. I was like, yo, chill out, calm down. You understand? That ain't me going against my house for another house. That's just putting right where right is. You understand?
Okay.
There was no. In fact, there was some later down offense, and I chose. One of the things I did was I stepped back because I didn't want to force her husband to go against her in a situation. I would prefer that their households stay together than to divide or have a quarrel in their home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I'll be saying, but to these people, I feel like there could be uh, a middle ground. Seeing that the weekend is all we have off, I'm not gonna give mom every, you know what I mean, every weekend.
Yeah.
Mine, it sounds like a compromise already get made, but I don't think she happy enough with the compromise because she already say, yo, I prefer to come over on Sundays. She can't come over on Saturdays. So it sounded like they already had a conversation. It sounded like mom was already coming over for the entire weekend.
Oh, too, right?
You already tell mom, hey, listen, chill out, mom. You can't come over on Saturday. You gotta give us a little time. This, that, and everything. Come over on Sunday.
So she wanna come Saturday. She don't wanna come Sunday.
Oh, all right. Well, the reverse. The reverse. Same thing. And then on top of that, you're looking at the hours mom there. Like mom there from 4 till 9. Mom
12 to 9.
12 till 9. Mom trying to pull a whole shift. Whole weekend shift.
Or longer.
There's another, I get it. Because she won't be home. She don't sound like she won't go out. Me, I leave mama them bottom journey.
You know what I wanted to pull out? I wanted to pull out the spouse card that gets used. If you're married, you've probably used the spouse card before. Don't lie. Put it in the comments. The spouse card is when you basically blame your spouse for the outcome of the situation. Have you ever used a spouse card?
Yeah. I don't be lying though.
No, you don't be lying, but it's almost like sometimes you just gotta take the L and be like, throw me under the bus then.
Yeah, that's the truth. I don't have a problem with that. Throw me underneath the bus. In fact, you ain't even gotta tell me.
Don't tell you that I thrown you under the bus.
Because he ain't approach me and ask me about it.
And I think that's where a lot of relationships, like, it's like a superpower. But then sometimes it could backfire because now you have a whole family feeling some type of way towards you for what?
That ain't no problem to me because any house divided amongst itself could fall. So
Your house ain't divided.
my house ain't divided. We together. Y'all gonna be mad over there. And listen to me, people, I want y'all to understand this. When people get mad at y'all, leave them mad. Understand that you still getting the result that you want.
Which is?
Y'all ain't getting what y'all asked for. So go be mad. In fact, stay mad. Because the longer you mad, the less you ask.
That's always your solution. Stay mad.
Stay mad. I just don't even want you to forget why you're mad. That's what made me mad when you didn't forget why you're mad and you come back talking. I'd be like, but you just as mad, man.
Go back to being mad.
Why you stop being mad? I say sorry. You ain't say sorry. Stay mad.
I think using the spouse card could be a little bit detrimental, but it's necessary sometimes. Sometimes.
But listen, at the end of the day, your house, doing what's best for your house is most important. I definitely would not really go against my house for an in-law. Minus Rena girl. Everybody else, don't even think about it. Don't
try it.
For y'all watching, y'all know better. I ain't going against my wife and our decisions for y'all. I ain't care. Take it how you want, take it. But Rena girl, I can stomach it for her. And only her. But, and to be honest with you, I's a horrible son.
He's a horrible son.
But listen, if I tell you all how much I visit my mommy, I'll be ashamed of me. I could do better. I can try to do better. But, well,
yeah,
as much as I could.
Okay. I wonder why he hasn't said anything about this. Or maybe he has.
I don't think he said anything about it because he don't have a problem with it.
He don't. That's his mother.
Yeah, he don't have a problem with it. Your mommy coming to see you. You gotta understand. She the same way. She wouldn't spend time with her children and she wouldn't have Saturdays and stuff like that with her children. When your children get married, you can turn into that same woman coming over to their dang house like, oh, I didn't get a chance with them when I was younger. Now I can be inside the house every second. And you'll be there walking around, this house dirty.
And his wife like, you need to let this woman go on.
Yeah. You'll be right there. But that's how it is. It normally don't be a point of contention until it's a point of contention. Because I know when you first come over and you was dating a man, and bitching in this thing, to seeing your mother-in-law,
She
miss.
said boyfriend. So
Yeah,
I don't know if...
to seeing your mother-in-law. This is
She-
funny. When I was dating, oh, you definitely ain't got no say over being a girl. Shut your mouth. I don't know say over being a girl. What? How?
A boyfriend or girlfriend saying, oh, I don't like your mommy doing that.
Well, you better watch your mouth.
Girl.
Look at how you fix your face.
Ooh, dangerous.
You fix your mouth to say that. Mind you, no, I don't fully agree with that. I just joking. Because some of y'all have been in them dating relationship. Y'all been dating for 8 years.
That's the common law.
Yeah. Y'all married. Y'all could talk.
Say they could talk.
Y'all could talk. If you been with that nigga over 5 years, you could talk. Alright? Y'all married in my eye. I ain't care what nobody say. If y'all doing everything what married people is do, y'all got churn, you carrying the churn, the school and this that, he living with you, y'all is pay school fee. And when y'all get married, you know, Jesus Christ thing a change. Besides, y'all gonna start calling, y'all gonna stop saying boyfriend and start saying your husband. So, if y'all living like that, y'all married in my eye. I know the church don't think so.
The law says, yeah. So
Yeah, written on the season, what's on the season? Yeah, I don't know. Now, for me, personally, I still believe in putting right where right is.
yeah.
And I believe that when somebody bring you like your spouse, when she bring you grievance
yeah.
or some type of problem, you have to literally analyze it and see if she wrong. And if she wrong and what she feeling. Like if she be like, oh, your mommy's becoming over here and we talking about the house dirty.
Is the house dirty?
Is the house dirty? I'm like, but the kitchen dirty though, babe. You know? Well, what we really talking about here? She ain't lie. You know? So, and if she being rude towards your mommy, you gotta point it out and be like, bro, no. Say this.
Yeah.
Is she old enough to be my mother? She old enough to be your mother? Chill the flip out.
Yeah.
I always just watch sometime when I dating with people. I wasn't able to do this with Laddie Da, to be honest with you. Because I didn't, her family live on a different island from us. But I just like to see people interaction with their family, because if you was treat your mommy a certain way,
That's like,
that's be like a red flag for me.
Yeah.
Because, but you ain't gonna treat my mommy like that. I might as well tell you. I just let you know. When I is the type of person, I'll kneel down and serve my mother water. So I just let you see the reverence I have for my mother.
that kind of is a flawed logic in two ways, right? One, you are persons who may have lost their parent. So you don't really get to see how they treat the person because the person ain't there. And then two, you have persons who may not have that relationship with their parent. So what you're saying isn't necessarily a reflection of how they treat your parent. It's just how they treat their parent based off of the years of what they've endured with that parent.
Yeah, but you observe both sides. You observe if the treatment is justified.
Okay.
Understand? If you wilding on your mom, you being mad disrespectful, and your mom mad calm, you think you can come and disrespect my mom like that? Now, if your mom warrant this,
You don't get in it.
my business. You know? I still gonna show you how I treat my mom. I still, whenever we go by my mommy, Tanya see it. I don't just let Laddie Da see it. This is how I talk to my mom. This is how, if my mom wrong, I smile. It's fine. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
No.
I don't make, she old. It's the point in arguing with her. What would we gain?
Nothing.
You understand? So, and I see when you treat your mom like this, I see Ladida is treating my mom like this. Ladida's be driving my mom. My mom would be like, go! Come on, Dakota!
And remember, he told you I don't like people telling me how to drive.
She'd be like, okay, going right now.
Dead calm.
Dead gone. And then you will literally see my mom go, I mean though, rush you the corner. Child drive, how you want to drive?
5 minutes later.
5 minutes later, when she back telling you could have gone. But there's no good to come out of it. And that's how it is with a lot of people. I just said that with my mom. If there's no good to come out of the argument, there's no point in having it. I just even treat my marriage like that. If it's no good, if I look at the conversation, I can't see no good coming out of it.
Leave it alone.
You say what you want to say, and after you say what you say, all right, go play game.
I wanted to point out that you do have some in-laws who questionable.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like the person at all, so they will do everything in their power to upset them, annoy them, get on
You
their
ain't coming
nerves.
by me.
But this is some persons don't see that. So when their spouse tells them like, hey, your sister's saying this, your sister's doing this, your mommy doing this, da, 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 and you like,
Yeah, you ain't coming by me. See, let me tell you something. People is believe that, okay, let's say, for example, don't you have an uncle that's like a father dog, right? Let's say me and him, we didn't get along. For some reason, our spirit don't take on one another.
right.
He'd be over there, I'd be over here. I wouldn't disrespect him, but he just can't come around me. You could make up every excuse in the book as to why he can't come to the party. That's your business. I ain't caring. I ain't gonna disrespect him because I know where you hold him. So I ain't gonna disrespect him. But at the same time, he ain't coming around me because he ain't gonna disrespect me. Otherwise, yeah. Cuffs could be on these. Let nobody disrespect me. Okay. All right. I I lost my train of thought. Something kind of weird just happened. But back to like your in-laws. I feel like if you can't get along with somebody, if for some odd reason you can't see what your sister doing, I think your sister being very inappropriate, then just keep your sister from around me. That's peace.
Right. I think people gotta stop feeling obligated to like be in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, if every time I go to see your daddy or your mommy, they can say something what pissing me off. Every single time, I can stop coming.
Right.
I can stop coming. That's it.
They might have a problem with that too, but
That's their business. That's their
they won't
business.
be there. So
I can say this again. People get this through your lip. If somebody mad, you leave them mad. Let them stay over there. Let them be mad. You could be happy though. You'll be alright. Stay over there. You'll be mad.
that's not camaraderie.
Yeah, it is. I camaraderie with my house. No camaraderie with your house. You stay over there.
Leave and cleave.
Stay over there. If we can't get
Leave
along,
you.
now mind you, there's a bunch of options that you could do before this point. We could talk about it. We could put some places, some things in place, some boundaries and stuff like that. I could express to you really how I feel about a certain situation. But and like I say, you could put down some boundaries and this, that. We could see how it go, and then we could modify the boundaries and so forth. It's a bunch of stuff. But if none of it works, I can stop coming. I can stop hanging out. Me and your brother don't get along, and people, words is lie.
Words is lie.
Energy don't.
Oh.
Words is lie. Energy don't. If you feel in your spirit that you cannot deal with a person, Don't. Don't.
So
You
when you
get
say words is lie, you mean like
people could say
they could
anything.
say
You could see
everything
sometimes
cool and
somebody,
everything
yeah.
all right, but they still treating you a little sideways.
Listen, growing up, when you had a problem with someone in your neighborhood, even if they tell you everything cool, you know sometimes when everything ain't cool. Their words could tell the truth, but their energy don't lie. So when someone energy don't lie, don't go be a fool and just you say everything good. If I have the argument with your daddy and he look like he have a problem with me when they come around, even if I express I sorry and he say yeah man that bygones be bygones, but he still have an issue, I can give it space and tell it ain't an issue. That's how you sometimes that's how you reconcile. If I can deal with that later. We can get into them friends conversation now
I
though.
used to bring this up every
Oh
single
man, it'll be
episode.
so powerful. So I know you all need it. I know you all need it. You know.
Every single episode, yo. Thank you. Anywho, so in this situation, to sum it up, I don't think she's being an a-hole about the situation. I think it's understood. Every
I
weekend,
think I disagree.
every weekend, you come in, you being a tyrant in my house. I gotta go pick you up and drop you off. And I have like a lot of other stuff to do. Like it's just too much on a person.
All right. I don't. I differ. I differ. Okay. I don't feel like she being a tyrant.
You don't feel like mom being a tyrant?
No. You don't want to pick her up. Let her son go pick her up. That ain't your mother. That's his mother. You go pick her up, bro. You want to come here? You go pick her up.
Okay.
If he can't pick you up, you be mad at your son. I ain't coming to pick you up, period.
Does she feel like she got an entertainer as well?
No, I don't.
That's something I don't believe. I ain't in my bed.
Uh,
I
and,
going in the room.
and we talk about this before. We talk about faking situations
I
where
heard it.
someone making you feel uncomfortable and you smiling. The reason why mom still coming there, people we talk about this before. The reason why mom still coming there is because even though you uncomfortable, you
Make it-
smiling and laughing and making sure she have a good time.
Mhm.
No, I uncomfortable, so you could be uncomfortable. I ain't coming out my room.
That communicating something different.
So I can communicate to you that I uncomfortable, so that you feel uncomfortable, so that you stop doing what you're doing.
Child.
That's the next thing. Two, she ain't really describing nothing that's super intense. You know, mom coming there, mom got some little one or two words to say about the place being dirty. But she like hanging with her son and she like hanging with her grandkids. Mommy ain't cursing you out, mommy ain't doing this and this, that. You just tired.
Mm-hmm.
So you might need to give yourself a spa day.
Yeah.
Now, I think, like I say, I think that you could lessen mom. Okay, I'll give you that. You could lessen mom. Mom might not need to come every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
She don't need all 52. We could lessen her down to about 36.
Okay.
Well, man, let's try do 3 of them. Give me a break. And you need to go take a vacation, go do a spa day. Make sure that, and that's another thing. Whenever y'all feel away, make sure that it's not y'all.
It's not yours.
Yeah, make sure it's not you. Like a lot of times you have an issue with a person and you this, that, and everything. You cranky. It's you.
You need a knock.
The person ain't doing nothing to you, but you tired. You exhausted. So if sometimes like Donnie want to do something and she like, yo, you want these people to come over or something like that, I may be like, well, nah, I ain't too tough for it. Because I don't have the social energy to go be friendly and kabobby. You know? I don't have it. So if I don't have it in me, no.
I feel like there's a little bit of resentment there too. You know why?
Right.
Because she said she didn't see her dad in 6 months.
Right. That's a strong point. Yeah, she feel away.
Yeah.
She like
So it's
it.
like, I can't see my people as often, but your mommy could come over every
Is it
week.
because of the distance?
She didn't say.
Well, go see your damn daddy. Go see your daddy.
Maybe she wanted to be a 6-month rotation. 6 months I see you, 6 months I see you.
Or let your daddy, like your daddy obviously ain't making the effort. I'd be like, bro, I can't pick you up. I gotta go pick up my daddy. That's all right.
Maybe.
So that's what I think, guys. I hope that you all find some form of enjoyment in this video. If you do find any value inside the video, please drop a like.
Yeah.
Leave some comments. Please, people, leave some comments in the video so we could answer y'all. Like I say, y'all been doing great. The people who've been commenting, really appreciate y'all.
Yes.
If y'all found any value in the video, like I say, like, comment, subscribe.
If y'all have any questions for us, y'all can always hit us up on our social. You don't have to put it someplace where everybody could see. You can WhatsApp it to us. You can email it to us.
Yeah, if guys, and if you like, I know sometimes commenting must be long.
Y'all have a lot to say.
If you wanna,
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
okay, straight there. All right, that's on the second. But I know what that wouldn't here, but something need to get rubbed on it. You
In the holy water.
know, yeah, some holy water and some salt. But yeah, go ahead. Salt is a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Done. See your eyebrow going up in there. Salt. But yeah, like if y'all want to send a voice note, send a voice note. Still appreciate it, but still write something, you know. Write something. But if y'all really won't go off, send a voice note, and just make sure you say inside the voice note that we have permission to share it. Because I actually want to put some of these voice notes I've been getting to one of these videos. I get one crazy voice note the other day, and I think I want to share it with y'all. So
we're gonna see. Yeah, we're trying to get to our first 100. I've been trying to convince Ken to do a giveaway, something.
Yeah,
for our first 100.
We could do a giveaway for sure at the 100.
Okay, well, where are we at now? We like at 60, 63?
Yeah, somewhere in the 60s.
Amazing.
Yeah, this has actually been.
I don't know. I think we're just coming up into our first month.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I really appreciate you guys.
Much. Thank y'all so much. Because yeah, I know we have like all kind of socials. We have such a bright studios. And you have all, we're all over the place, and y'all show up for us, y'all, and we really appreciate that.
All right, guys. Your boy Grizzly. I out here.
Bye.
Yeah. Don't you tell me I can't say Grizzly.
And you still could do it.
Oh, I do it. Oh, maybe. Bad communication.
We can talk about this afterwards. See y'all.
All the stars come down, I will always be right here. I don't care if no one else around, I'll hold you down. I'ma always be right here, I'ma be right here. Hey, 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 yeah, I'ma always be right here. Hey, 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 yeah, I'ma always be right. Yeah, me and you and I. Nobody's perfect, but we align. I swear that what we have is different. You my light in the dark, you the